Hey everybody, welcome to the Tactical Existence. As you can tell from the knife on the table and the title of the video, I'm going to be doing a review of one of my favorite EDC knives, which is the Benchmade 585 Mini Barrage. This is a fantastic EDC blade in my opinion, and like I said, is one of my favorite knives to carry. I am a big fan of Benchmade. I do like lots of knives, and I do own lots of knives, and I switch out quite frequently. But I do carry this one quite frequently. This is an assisted open knife. It is a very nice EDC blade in my opinion. So let's go ahead and I'll give you a closer look of the outside, and we'll talk about some of the features of the knives, and then we'll go into the blade. But let me bring this up into frame and let it focus for you there. Now, as you can see, of course, this is a Zytel handle here, Zytel slab. And it does have some just cutouts here, just pretty much for aesthetics. And then you can see some ribbing here. None of this really helps with the grip. This is pretty slick. I mean, it is not very grippy at all, very slick. It's not a big deal for me, especially when it's dry, but when it's wet, it is rather slick. And then you can see the Torx head screws there on the handles. This is so you can remove the slabs there and get in and do any kind of adjustments here. Because as you can see, you cannot adjust right here. There's no adjustment right there. So you'd have to do it on this side underneath these slabs. So like I said, Zytel handles pretty slick, not very grippy, but it's acceptable. And then here on the back is the liner. This is a Zytel liner. This is not an open flow style pillar knife. So cleaning, you're gonna get some pocket lint and then some dust and stuff like that in there. Not a big deal. You can just open up the blade and blow it out with some air. And then, of course, here's the clip. This is the split arrow design. It's a nice clip. I like it quite a bit. I really don't have a preference as far as the ones that Benchmade uses. I think they use 2 or 3 now, and they're all decent. This is pretty deep carry as far as in the pocket. Now, some guys like extremely deep carry, like something you're going to get out of the Flash 1, something from the SOGs. I don't really care. I don't carry a lanyard on my blades, so I kind of don't mind there being a little, purchase to grab this out of my pocket. As you can tell, also, this is carried tip up, which is my preferred method. Tip up carry just means, let me go down here. This is carried the clip in your pants like this. So when you grab the knife and bring it out, of course, it's already ready to go for us righties, right-handers. This is flippable over to the other side of the knife if you are a left-hander or you wish to carry it that way. This is also in access lock. If you're not familiar, this is the access lock. It is a very good lock. I love the access locks in these knives. So let me actuate it there for you. It is very strong lock. Right here on the top too, as you can see, there is a lock. This is to prevent the knife from opening up inside your pocket and causing an injury. I do not use this. I've never had a auto or a assisted open in my pocket. That's not to say that it can happen or hasn't happened. It's just never been an issue with me. I think this is put there more for to keep, Benchmade out of the liability issues more than anything. This can also be used, let me open the knife up. This is also can be used to lock the blade when it's open, and even if you try to actuate the access lock, it will not let you close the knife until you actually unlock it there. So that's pretty much it on the outside, except for actually showing you the stainless steel liners. As you can see in there, these liners are actually milled. And I believe you can see that. Yeah, you can see them right there. These are actually milled to save weight. So they did try to save you a little weight there. And I believe this is right around, I think it's like 3.5, 3.6 ounces. 2.9 inch blade, if I'm not mistaken. And then this is 154 cm steel, which is a very good steel in my opinion as far as an EDC blade. I haven't had any issues with rusting or strength or anything like that. So I'm a fan of 154 cm steel. It's a good steel for an EDC blade. Let's have a better look at the actual blade. This is a stone wash blade, and I do like the stone washing on there. There is the famous Benchmade butterfly there, as you can see. And then here on the other side is the Osborne design markings there. And you can see that 154 cm steel. This is a flat grind, as you can see here. And this is not my favorite blade shape. This is a very good blade shape for EDC carry. This is a drop point design. Like I said, this is very good for EDC. My favorite blade is the actual hollow grind, and I love sheep's foot shaped blades. Really like them. I have a knife here for reference just to show you that, because it is not really a competitor, it is a cheaper option that is competitive to all the same features of this knife besides assisted open, but we'll get into that here in a second. And then right here, you can see there is no jimping. That is important to a lot of people, and I do like that on an EDC blade myself. Especially if it is wet or you're trying to do some tedious type carving work or anything like that. I do like to have that purchase right here on the top. And there is none here. It is not a deal breaker to me at all. Like I said, I still love this knife and enjoy it. Right here, as far as the thumb stud, these are pretty good. I've had no issues with these. They do have like a little bit of jimping, I guess you would say, right there. So they do get a good bite on your thumb as far as opening these. Like, I mean, you get a good purchase on it. So, and as you can tell by that action, this thing is very fast and very smooth. One of the things I really like about this knife, I love the action on it. It's a really nice knife. This knife right here is gonna pretty much run you at least as far as October 2013. This knife is running anywhere from about $110 to $120. Some people may consider this, perfect price for an EDC blade. Some may think it's a little high. There are some cheaper options for some great blades, and I can go over a few of those for you. But some guys will carry really expensive knives, myself included. I buy knives to use. Sometimes if it's a really nice knife that I really like, maybe I'll buy two. But to be honest, most of the time I do not. I do carry, all the knives I buy. So I really do like this knife. Let's go ahead and put it on the scales and get an idea of weight. Not sure if y'all will be able to read that screen or not. So let me turn that on. Let me back this up just a hair. Maybe you'll be able to read that a little better. Okay, let me set that on there. 3.46 ounces. So some people consider that kind of heavy. Like I said, to me, that's no big deal whatsoever. 3.46 ounces, not a bad little, not a bad thing for me. Like I said, as far as carrying an EDC blade around, weight, unless it's something absolutely ridiculous, is not a big deal to me. But I will go ahead and show you the actual packaging for this knife. A lot of guys do like to see it. So here's what you would get. And Let me turn this around so you can actually see that. Come on. Come on and focus. So there it is right there. You can see. And then here's what you get in the packaging. Just for you guys that want to know, just your little Benchmade warranty, maintenance kind of thing. And, you know, Benchmades come with a little fabric pouch there. And the plastic bag that the knife was actually in is in here. So not a whole lot to see in the boxes. Most Benchmades are going to be exactly like this. So now for some competitive options, if you're looking for something a little cheaper and probably lighter, how about this, which is the Kershaw Skyline. This knife, off the top of my head, I can't remember the cost on this. I believe it's around $20, which is a fantastic price. 25 bucks. I'll annotate it on the screen what the price is. I'll go have a look before I actually post this video. But this thing is very light, and grip on this knife is fantastic. And the action is really good. No jimping on this or anything like that. I don't want to go too far into detail on this knife because I will be doing a review of this as well. But this is a fantastic budget-oriented EDC. Another knife that is competitive in this range, which is also an assisted opener. I know assisted openers are illegal in some states and counties and stuff like that. Here, autos and assisted openers are perfectly legal, and I wish they were everywhere. But this is a Kershaw Cryo, I believe. This is a very nice knife. It is a little heavy as well, but it is a very nice knife, an assisted opener, and it does have a really good action on it as well. Very fast and very smooth. I will be doing a review on this too. This is also a Hinderer design knife. I like Hinderer design knives. And then one last option. These are not really cheap, but these are very, very nice looking knives. I love the look of this. This is a Kershaw Ripple. This is the aluminum version. It is a little cheaper than the, I think the stainless version, but very nice looking knife. Great action on it as well. It is not an assisted opener either. But there's some competitive options, and probably one of the best competitive options for this is another Benchmade knife, which I do happen to have here as well. This would be the Mini Griptilian. This is not an assisted opener. It's a little lighter than the Barrage, and it's a lot alike. Of course, you can see Zytail handles. It is Zytail filler here in the back as well, just like that. It does have a little jimping right here, and it does work. I can dig my thumb into that jimping. But like I said, 154 CM steel. Very nice action on this, and one of my favorite, well, probably my favorite blade shape and grind. This is the hollow grind. You can tell that by just sliding your fingers across the blade. You can feel how it dips in. I love hollow grinds. Some people like full flat, some people like flat. I mean, I just love hollow grinds. I can't help myself. And the sheep's foot here, I love. That is my favorite shape of knife. So you can pick up one of these for about, you know, between probably 60 and 75-ish. So you could get one of these, and you're getting the 154 CM steel. You're getting a lot of the same options that you're getting in this Mini Barrage, except you're getting it at a lighter weight and a cheaper price. I think this is 2.9 inch too, or right around there. So very, very nice knife. I carry this quite frequently as well. So you do have a competitive option here. And then I also have another mini grip here as well. This is a drop point flat grind with a stud instead of the hole. So there's you another option. So that being said, that is pretty much my review of the Benchmade 585 Mini Barrage. In my opinion, it is a fantastic EDC blade. I did give you a few competitive options if you want something a little cheaper and a little lighter, but still good quality. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. This is the actual first knife review I've done on the channel. There will be many to come. Man, I just love that action. But there'll be many more knife reviews to come, so stay tuned on the channel for that. And remember, guys, tactical is not just a word, it's a mindset and it's a lifestyle. Thanks for watching, everybody.